here Monday through Friday at 2:15 Eastern Time to run live free football picks. This will be from Europe today. We got you covered with action across the Big Five and Europa Conference League. So make sure you would like, subscribe, and set notifications. We want you guys live with us so you get the best numbers with these picks. And some days like today, these games are going to go off in about an hour and a half. So you want to make sure you're live with us to get these plays. Also, let you know about our site at tonyspicks.com. Before we do, I'll let you know about our promo code. You can save 20% off all premium pick packages. When you use promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access our page by clicking the link in the description and clicking the All Cappers tab and get signed up. Also, love to hear from you guys, so go ahead and post your picks in the comments below. We do have a podcast, so every pick is in podcast form. Search Tony's Picks on all major platforms and take a listen. Also, our site, tonyspicks.com, featuring the top cappers in our industry. Click the link to the hot cappers, get signed up to one of the long-term passes. You see here, Nick and Paul have been on fire. Paul hot with the best bets for the year 2022, 1,000 units of profit, doing great work up there on the site. Check out their premium picks here for today as they're in action. Paul with a Thursday game here at noon Eastern Time, Europa League best bets, so get signed up for that one. And of course, you can find our best bets here by clicking the best bet tab. Each guy can release one best bet per sport per day. And you can see Nick's got a couple. Paul has two best bets up there, one for Sunday, one for Thursday. So go ahead and get signed up. I'm in action as well. And of course, our $15 premium pick where the cappers can designate one of their premium plays off their card as a $15 premium pick just to introduce you and existing clients to their service. And you can see many of them do that and make it a best bet because they want to really make a good impression. And of course, our popular 3-packs up there, really good value there. Of course, you see them up on all individual plays and 3-packs. Profit guarantee, meaning you must turn a profit or the amount you purchase is credited back in your account. For side credits, that is a profit guarantee. Don't forget that pick ticker there. You can buy picks a la carte as well on the pick ticker. All right, let's get this one underway. Let's go ahead and welcome in Paul Agonis. You'll find him over at tonyspicks.com. I think we're ready to roll here with Paul. Paul, what's happening?
Good, very good. We had one pick yesterday, was a best bet, PSG money line, easy win. Moving on to the next one, I have another best bet for today, going live in about 1 hour and 30 minutes from now, and another best bet for Sunday. But first, I want to give you guys a free play for tonight's Europa Conference League matches, and then some plays for both Saturday and Sunday.
That's right, we do. Here we go. We'll get started here with the soccer. We stay here joined by Paul Agonis. We'll start with the Thursday game, Europa Conference League here. This one's starting about an hour and a half from now. Lech Poznan taking on Villarreal.
Yeah, this is an interesting match because Villarreal have already qualified. Villarreal, they recently saw their coach leave them and go to the EPL for Aston Villa. So they're under a new coach now. They haven't been doing a very good job. Last week in the Conference League, they had a 2-2 draw against Hapoel. And of course, they moved on as top seed in the group. So now they're kind of indifferent. They don't really care for the points, but they... the new coaches surely want to test some new lineups. And Lech Poznan, they need at least a draw in order to mathematically move on to the knockout stages of the Conference League, so of this competition. So Villarreal, I don't see them losing here. It's maybe they'll lose, but I don't think they'll lose. And Lech Poznan, they get the job done with a draw here. So I wouldn't be surprised by another draw, and I'm taking the draw at plus 240 here.
All right, Paul, let's find his picks over at tonyspicks.com. Europa Conference League action for Thursday. We've got Lech Poznan and Villarreal. The draw here, the return plus 240. All right, you guys are tuned into Soccer Picks Daily. Join us here Monday through Friday, 2:15 Eastern Time. Like, subscribe, set notifications. We want you live with us to get the best numbers and to get the picks because this one starts in an hour and a half from now. So do that if you would. Let's continue on here with Soccer Picks Daily, joined by Paul Agonis. EPL action for Saturday as Everton takes on Leicester.
Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting match. Everton, they have their key striker, Calvert-Lewin. He's back from the injury. He's not been producing a lot of, anything at all, to be honest. But it will take some time to shake off that rust because he's been injured for, the first couple of months of the season. But still, I think this is a match where we'll see. There is a certain prop in a lot of sports books out there. It's called total goals. They have goals in bands, like 0 to 1 goals, 2 or 3 goals, or 4 or more goals. Now, we're going to take the band of 2 or 3 goals at minus 105 here. This matchup is 9-1 to the 2 or 3 goals in the last 10 between the two sides, and this prop covers a lot of possible scenarios, which is why it's one of my favorite ways to bet in matches like this, where you don't care who wins. You're kind of stuck between picking the under and the over. You see about 2 or 3 goals, and they have exactly a prop for that. So we're going to take 2 or 3 goals in that match at minus 105.
All right, Paul, let's find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. EPL action here for Saturday, Everton and Leicester. The play here is take the game with 2 or 3 goals, the return minus 105. All right, you guys are tuned to Soccer Base Daily. Join here Monday through Friday at 2:15 Eastern Time. If you're looking for Paul's best bets, find them right now over at Tony'sPicks.com. You'll use the promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off. When you click the link in the description, you click the All Cappers tab, you'll land on Paul's handicapper page. And you can see here, Paul's put up some impressive numbers here right now in soccer. And of course, in all the sports that he combines here, 1,000 units of profit for 2022. And of course, you can shop when you land on his handicapper page. You can shop for his plays. He's got his best bets up there as well. And of course, the long-term passes. This is a World Cup year, so you may consider a 1-year all sports pass to get coverage on the World Cup. Individual plays on the pick ticker as well. Pick histories to check out all of Paul's plays that are documented here on the site. Tony's Picks. Take a visit to Paul's handicapper page. All right, let's continue on here with the Soccer Picks Daily here, joined by Paul Agueros. As we continue on here with our coverage, we now move on to Sunday's action from the EPL as Chelsea takes on Arsenal.
Yeah, this is a huge London derby, and I'm going to take the same prop that I took in the previous match, 2 or 3 goals at minus 105. Now Chelsea, they're 13-3 to the 2 or 3 goals in last 16 matches in all competitions, and regardless of venue. At home, they're 7-1 to that prop, 7-1 to the 2 or 3 goals at home, and the only match that didn't have 2 or 3 goals was a 2-2 draw against Tottenham in their first ever home match of the season. In a match where it was Chelsea were up by 2-1, and they conceded a goal in the 6th minute of stoppage time. So that could have easily been another match with 2 or 3 goals. So Arsenal, they are 6-3 to the 2 or 3 goals on the road, and I just see this as a very, very possible outcome in this London derby. So we're taking 2 or 3 goals minus 105.
All right, Paul, let's find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. EPL action here for Sunday, Chelsea and Arsenal. He likes 2 or 3 goals in return, minus 105. All right, you guys are tuned to Soccer Picks Daily. And make sure you like, subscribe, set notifications, and to get Paul's best bets, visit Tony'sPicks.com and get signed up. All right, let's continue on here on the show here. Joined by Paul. Continue on here with EPL action for Sunday. We have Tottenham taking on Liverpool.
Yeah, another huge derby in the EPL on Sunday. Here we're going to take the combination or a same game parlay of both teams to score and over 2.5 goals at minus 110. Now Tottenham, they're 4-2 to the over 2.5 goals at home, and there are only 2 matches that didn't have over 2.5 goals were against Everton and Wolves, 2 sides who have very bad offenses and very good defenses. Now Liverpool, they're 6-2 to the over 2.5 goals across all competitions on the road. They have their only match that didn't go to the over was a goalless draw against Everton. Again, this Everton side with a bad offense, but a good defense, and the 1-0 loss to Nottingham. Now, I like many goals in this match. In this, it's been a matchup that historically produces a lot of combinations of both teams to score and over 2.5 goals. 8 of the last 10 matches, regardless of venue, between the two sides, produced this outcome. So we're taking both teams to score over 2.5 goals at minus 110. Don't care who wins.
All right, Paul, everyone, find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. Hey, look for his best bets there. EPL action for Sunday, Tottenham and Liverpool. The play here is both teams to score an over 2.5 goals. The return minus 110. All right, you guys are tuned in Soccer Picks Daily with us Monday through Friday at 2:15 Eastern Time. If you missed any of our picks, we'll do a complete recap here at the end of the show, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Let's continue on here with the show. Moving over to French Ligue 1 for Sunday, we have Lorient taking on PSG.
Yeah, this is a tricky match, and I advise caution if you want to be engaged in this match. Now, in this situation, we're going to take the first half, Lorient plus 0.75 at minus 120. This essentially means that Lorient, it's a split line between half a goal and a full goal. Now, if Lorient lose by 1 goal in the first half, half of this bet is a push and half of this bet is a loss. But I do think that Lorient have what it takes to remain unbeaten in that first half. They're having a really strong season so far, fourth in the League One. They've played 6 home matches so far. In the first half alone, they had 4 wins and 2 draws. And PSG, they played in the last 8 away matches in all competitions. 4 of them were draws, so they were not winning. And the other 4, they were winning by exactly 1 goal. So I think worst case scenario, PSG enter the halftime whistle, the halftime break, leading by 1 goal. So I like the odds here. So we're taking first half Lorient plus 0.75 at minus 120.
All right, Paul Legotos, find his picks over at TonySpace.com. That's where you'll find his best bets. League One action for Sunday, Lorient and PSG. He likes first half Lorient plus 0.75 goals in return, minus 120. All right, you continue here to listen to Soccer Picks Daily here. Join us here Monday through Friday here at 2:15 Eastern Time. And Paul, before we get to our recap segment, let's take a look here at TonySpicks.com. We produced some great results here. 40, 18, and 7, your last 65 best bets. That is all documented over at Tony's Picks. You can check that out when you go to Paul's handicapper page. You'll see it right there. Also, great results here the last few days, the last month, as well as for the year. 1,000 units of profit. A lot of winning going on at TonySpicks.com with Paul Legoretos. What do you have going over at TonySpicks.com?
Okay, so far I have 2 plays loaded. Both are best bets. These are not just best bets for the sake of it, guys. These are actually my best bets. These are the bets that I myself bet the highest over each day. So early 2 p.m. Eastern, Europa League best bet for tonight, going live in about 1 hour and 30 minutes from now. And the same early 2 p.m. Eastern best bet for Sunday. Now, keep in mind, guys, that if you buy a weekly pass, just a weekly pass, you'll get both these best bets. All the other plays that I'm going to be loading through the weekend. Then midweek, there's no Champions League for a while now and no Europa League, but the Spanish La Liga, the French Ligue 1, and the German Bundesliga, they have midweek fixtures on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then, of course, next weekend, we have all over again. And the more important situation is that in less than 3 weeks, we have the World Cup, guys. So if today you'll buy a 30-day pass, it will give you some free days for the World Cup. Just try me out. It's going to be a huge winning season in the World Cup. We have a lot of angles, a lot of trends, a lot of stats that we're going to look into, and I guarantee you that's going to be a winning December and October and November. I'm sorry. So 2 plays loaded, but again, your best value lies in the long-term passes. Of course, if you use that promo code that Tony gave you, it's going to be a lot value to be taken advantage of.
That's right, guys. Got on board with Paul Legoretos over at TonySpace.com. He's got his best bets there. You've seen his best bet record. They've been very impressive there. 40, 18, and 7 last 65 best bets. Get on board here. We've got a Thursday early here, Europa League best bet going off here very shortly. So get on board with that. Also, Sunday early best bet here from as well from European football. So get on board. Long-term passes Paul was talking about. You know, it is a World Cup year. You may consider that just that 1 year all sports pass. Get all of Paul's premium plays for the year. Includes, again, the Big Five, the entire World Cup, as well as action from North America, South America. He also delves into that, but we're kind of heavy right now into the European leagues as we got Champions League. Don't forget the Champions League, the Europa Conference League, UEFA Nations League. There's a lot of action going on here. So get on board here with Paul Legoretos with that 1 year all sports pass. We're going to save you on that pass right now. You'll save 20%, which amounts to $240 when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout, as you can see below. Use that promo code, and you'll be able to save that money there. And you can access Paul's page by clicking the link in the description. Click on the All Cappers tab, and then you're going to land on this page, and that is basically Paul's handicapper page, where you can see all his offering there. So go ahead and get signed up with that promo code. All right, let's continue on here with the Soccer Picks Daily here, joined by Paul Legoretos. And Paul, it is now time for this recap.
Yeah, the first play is a Europa Conference League play going live in about 1 hour 30 minutes from now. Lech Poznan versus Villarreal. We're going to take a comfortable draw at plus 240. EPL on Saturday, Everton versus Leicester. We're going to take a special prop of 2 or 3 goals at minus 105. Just check your bookmaker. There, it's there. That prop, it's there. Moving on to EPL on Sunday, Chelsea versus Arsenal. 2 or 3 goals, minus 105. EPL on Sunday again, big game, Tottenham versus Liverpool. We're gonna take a same game parlay or a combination of both teams to score and over 2.5 goals at -110. And final play is Ligue France, Ligue 1 on Sunday, Lorient versus PSG. We're gonna take the first half, Lorient plus 0.75 at -120.
There you go, the 5-packer from Paul Legueros here on our show, Soccer Picks Daily. But again, if you're looking for his best bets, make sure you click the link in the description below and get signed up and use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off. The long-term pass is your way to go right now, but he does have 2 best bets on the board. Also make note on the long-term pass, if Paul releases any late steam plays, those are plays that begin within 10 minutes and 2 hours of game time. You'll get email notification of those picks at no extra charge. That's also part of all the long-term passes are the late steam plays. Those are going to be high-hitting winners because Paul's got all the information, knows the rosters, knows the injury situations, the angles, and so forth. So, and the coach speak. So make sure you check that out too and get the long-term pass and not miss a best bet and not miss a late steam play, because that late steam play goes right through your email box and you get it right away. Of course, these are plays that Paul's pushed into the system between 10 minutes and 2 hours before game time. All right, that's going to do it here for our show here on Soccer Picks Daily. Make sure you tune in again tomorrow here live at 2:15 Eastern Time. We'll do it all over again. Paul will come in with his 5-pack, and you guys make sure you like, subscribe, and set those notifications to be live with us. And that thumbs up, those likes, we greatly appreciate that. All right, that's going to do it for the show for today. We're going to go ahead and